the harshest region in Russia, where girls sleep with strangers. Located in the far northern reaches of the Russian Federation, Siberia is often referred to as the Ice Princess, with its vast taiga forests, majestic volcanic mountains spewing red-hot lava, and mysterious massive sinkholes. It boasts some of the world's longest rivers, the deepest lakes on the planet, and some of the coldest, most severe lands. Siberia is an unimaginably vast region, covering over 76 million square kilometers and accounting for nearly 80% of Russia's land area. Despite its sparse population, Siberia is incredibly diverse, home to many ethnic minorities, each with its unique cultural traits. These people have adapted and thrived in Siberia's harsh conditions, creating a distinct and resilient culture. For example, the Eskimos living in Siberia have a peculiar custom of letting their wives sleep with strangers to show hospitality. More intriguingly, Siberia is home to the world's coldest village, yet its terrain includes deserts. It also houses the Black Dolphin Prison, Russia's most dangerous prison, which strikes fear into anyone who hears its name. So what other fascinating secrets does Siberia hold? Let's explore 17 strange facts about Siberia. Number 17. The tribe that hosts guests with their bodies. Siberia is not only famous for its unique Chukchi tribe, but also for the Eskimo tribe with its strange custom of women using their bodies to host distant guests. The vast world is filled with countless wonders, encompassing cultures and customs that leave us astonished. One such custom is the Eskimo women's tradition of sleeping with strangers in Siberia. Nowadays, with the advancement of modern society, many Eskimo communities have gradually abandoned this custom. However, in some places, Eskimo women still uphold the tradition of sleeping with strangers as a way to show hospitality and the host's enthusiasm. According to local beliefs, this custom does not stem from physiological needs but from the harsh natural conditions. Eskimo women often possess more endurance and strength compared to men. However, due to difficult living conditions and a high child mortality rate, Eskimo women need to bear many children to sustain the population. Therefore, strict attitudes toward intimacy do not affect Eskimo women. They believe that women of all ages, social statuses, or appearances deserve affection and respect from many men. This belief leads to a community where personal romantic relationships are not heavily scrutinized. The Eskimo women's tradition of sleeping with strangers is a unique cultural aspect reflecting their distinct values and beliefs. What do you think of this custom? Share your thoughts below. Number 16. The world's most dangerous prison. Built on the edge of the Siberian region, the Black Dolphin Prison currently houses 700 of the most notorious inmates and is the most secure prison in Russia. The inmates at Black Dolphin are convicted of murder, assault, terrorism, and other severe crimes. Collectively, the inmates at Black Dolphin have killed about 4,000 people. On average, each inmate has killed around 5 people. At Black Dolphin, inmates are held in cells with 3 layers of iron doors under 24/7 surveillance by security cameras. Each cell door lists the inmate's crimes for the guards' information. Guards check the cells every 15 minutes. The lights are always on in these cells. Whenever escorted out of their cells, inmates are blindfolded to prevent them from memorizing the prison layout, reducing the risk of escape. Most inmates at Black Dolphin are sentenced to life imprisonment and will never be released. No inmate has ever successfully escaped from this prison, and for many the only way out is in a coffin. Many inmates say that life imprisonment is more terrifying than execution. What do you think about this prison? Share your thoughts below. Number 15. People bathing in ice holes. Yakutia, with its capital in Yakutsk, is known as the coldest inhabited place in the world. Here, wet clothes freeze within seconds and food left outside hardens even under the sun. Temperatures in Yakutia can drop to -59 degrees Celsius, but locals say such weather is still warm and they can live normally. No matter how cold it gets, some people in Siberia swim and immerse themselves in icy water, believing that this habit benefits their health. According to many Russians in Siberia, when participating in ice bathing, to avoid sudden body temperature drops and frostbite, it's advisable to gradually remove layers of clothing to let the body adjust to the outdoor temperature. They might also apply a layer of fat cream or drink a spoonful of fish oil to retain heat. Additionally, it's essential to warm up thoroughly before entering the water and to wear shoes or slippers to avoid slipping on the ice. The sub-zero temperatures are also ideal for creating snow fireworks by throwing hot water into the air. The water freezes into tiny ice particles before evaporating. Markets here remain open in the harsh winter. However, kindergarten and elementary school children stay home due to the cold, while middle and high school students still attend school as usual. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts. Number 14. Siberian Husky, a unique dog breed. Siberian Husky is one of the most beloved dog breeds on social media, known for its beautiful appearance, intelligence, and unique personality. Originating from the harsh Siberian region, often called the land of white snow, they were bred by locals to become excellent, resilient sled dogs capable of adapting to cold weather. Siberian Huskies have an eye-catching appearance with a thick double coat that helps them stay warm in cold environments. The most common coat color is black and white, but they can also be brown, gray, copper, or a combination of several colors. Their distinctive two-colored eyes are one of the most striking features. Huskies can have blue, brown, amber eyes, or even one blue and one brown eye. They are intelligent, energetic, and eager to learn. They are easy to train and can perform various tasks. However, Huskies also have an independent and sometimes stubborn nature, requiring patience and consistency in training. They are always close to their owners, ready to protect them from danger. Huskies are also used in rescue teams and police forces due to their keen sense of smell and endurance. Visitors to Siberia can find Siberian Huskies almost everywhere. They are an integral part of local life. Tourists can participate in exciting activities like sledding pulled by Huskies, offering a unique and unforgettable experience in Siberia. They will enjoy the adventurous thrill of traveling on sleds pulled by these mighty dogs. Does anyone own these dogs? Comment below. Number 13. The coldest inhabited village in the world. Deep in the heart of Siberia, Russia, lies Oymyakon, dubbed the coldest inhabited village in the world. This place is known for its pristine, majestic beauty and harsh weather conditions, attracting tourists with its unique and challenging experiences. Oymyakon sits at an elevation of 745 meters above sea level and is located about 3,300 kilometers northwest of Yakutsk, the capital of the Sakha Republic. It has a harsh continental climate with long winters and short summers. The average winter temperature is -50 degrees Celsius, with the record low temperature recorded in 1924 at -71.2 degrees Celsius. Despite the harsh weather conditions, Oymyakon is home to around 500 residents. The locals have adapted to the cold by building thick wooden houses, wearing heavy warm clothing, and maintaining a high-fat diet. Oymyakon attracts tourists with unique experiences that cannot be found elsewhere. Visitors can engage in activities such as kayaking on the frozen Indigirka River, attending the Cold Festival, snowmobile driving, or simply gazing at the starry night sky. Besides the cold, Oymyakon boasts the pristine and majestic beauty of nature. The village is surrounded by majestic mountain ranges, vast taiga forests, and clear blue lakes. Visitors can participate in trekking, mountain climbing, and camping activities to explore the wild beauty of Siberian nature. Number 12. The longest railway in the world. The Trans-Siberian Railway is the longest railway in the world. It was not built until the late 19th century, and in the 1600s, traveling across Siberia was extremely dangerous and difficult. At that time, rivers and lakes had to be crossed by boat, and there were only a few roads. Travelers faced harsh weather conditions and the risk of attacks from wild animals, bandits, and indigenous tribes. Additionally, in the 1900s, this area became an important site for mining and forestry. When it was built, it became the longest railway in the world. The Trans-Siberian Railway network connects the capital Moscow with Vladivostok in the Far East, offering travelers a unique and spectacular journey. With a total length of 5,771 miles, 9,288.2 kilometers, tourists will experience 6 nights and 7 days exploring the magnificent and unique scenery of Siberia. The train crosses 8 time zones, giving travelers the opportunity to experience the change of day and night in a unique way. Along the journey, tourists will witness diverse natural landscapes, from endless birch and pine forests to the majestic Ural Mountains and Lake Baikal, the blue jewel of Siberia. Number 11. Preparing food for winter. Due to the cold weather, Siberians must prepare their food supplies for winter, with meat being the most abundant food, including venison, fish, and reindeer. Winter in Siberia lasts up to 6 months, with average temperatures dropping to -50 degrees Celsius. Thus, preparing for winter is extremely important for the locals. They start their preparations in summer, gathering firewood, storing food, and repairing their homes to withstand the harsh cold. To survive the long winter, each household must have at least 6 reindeer. They can also diversify their meals with fish caught from nearby lakes. Of course, the diet must also include a combination of meat and vegetables, with essentials like wheat, rice, soybeans, and fruits such as apples and bananas being stored. Additionally, there are some more expensive vegetables like cucumbers, cabbage, and greens. Siberians also prepare high-calorie foods like condensed milk, cheese, and chocolate, etc. For non-locals, who are less adapted to the cold, surviving in what is dubbed the refrigerator of the planet might seem impossible without local knowledge and preparation. Number 10. Siberian Snow Sculpture Festival. The Snow Sculpture Festival has become a tradition in Siberia, attracting many sculptors from across Russia and Europe, Japan, and China. This festival is held annually in winter in Novosibirsk, the capital of Siberia. The festival typically takes place in February, when heavy snowfall covers everything in white. This is the ideal time for snow sculptors to unleash their creativity and turn lifeless snow blocks into unique artworks. This festival is also a playground for snow sculptors from around the world. They use sophisticated sculpting techniques combined with rich imagination to create vivid and emotional artworks. The sculptures at the festival often draw inspiration from legends, historical figures, social issues, and everyday life. Giant snow blocks are carved, shaped, and molded into art pieces that remain intact for several months in the -20 degrees Celsius weather. Additionally, the festival is not just a cultural event, but also an occasion for locals and tourists to have fun, entertain, and experience the interesting aspects of Siberian winter. At the festival, visitors can participate in activities like skiing, reindeer riding, visiting food stalls, and enjoying special artistic performances. What do you think of this festival? Share your thoughts below. Number 9. The largest snowflakes in the world. Large snowflakes are common in Siberia. In Bratsk, Siberia, snowflakes with a diameter of 12 inches were recorded in 1971. Besides these giant snowflakes, Siberia also experiences a special type of snowfall called diamond dust. This snow consists of tiny ice columns that sparkle in the sunlight and usually appears on clear, cold, dry days. Some Siberians can estimate the temperature based on the hissing sound of falling snow. The sound created by snowflakes pressing against each other and breaking apart is more audible at lower temperatures. These snowflakes are not just symbols of Siberian winter, but also a part of the culture and history of the locals. Do you find these snowflakes beautiful? Share your thoughts below. Number 8. Houses made of wood. To survive the long, extremely cold winter, the locals have many preparations and secrets that outsiders may not know. Due to the extremely low temperatures, locals do not drive unless necessary, because at these temperatures, if you dare turn off the car engine for more than 5 minutes, the gasoline will partially freeze. If they need to drive, almost all car owners carry a liquefied gas cylinder to increase the temperature and start the car when the engine is off. Because driving is so troublesome, if locals need to go out shopping, they often bring a small cart to load their purchases, although pushing it is more tiring and consumes more energy. To go out is not easy. Another special thing is that Siberians' houses are all made of wood. This takes advantage of the abundant local forest resources and avoids using steel to build houses, since steel would crack and break in the extreme cold. Siberia has a saying: you can survive without electricity or water, but you cannot survive without heating. Heating is a matter of life and death. In Siberia, there was once a power outage that caused heaters to stop working at night. As a result, by the next morning, when locals checked to repair the electrical lines, they found more than a dozen elderly locals had died from the cold. Cities can provide heating systems, but the rural areas are too vast to provide centralized heating, so people mainly rely on burning wood. A month before winter approaches, local officials remind every resident to prepare winter supplies, including firewood for heating. Siberia is rich in forest resources, with many hundred-year-old pine and spruce trees being the main source of fuel for heating. In some areas, tree cutting is permitted, but not for commercial purposes. What do you think about the weather in this place? Share your thoughts below. Number 7. The land of volcanoes. Stretching across this land, from the Ural Mountains to the east, are impressive remnants of volcanic eruptions, creating pristine and majestic natural landscapes. The center of this volcanic area is the Siberian Traps, where some of the most powerful volcanic activities in Earth's history occurred. Located in the city of Norilsk, the Siberian Traps cover an estimated area of 7 million square kilometers, equivalent to 1/5 of Russia's total area. Scientists believe that the intense volcanic eruptions in the Siberian Traps were the main cause of the Permian-Triassic extinction event, the largest biological catastrophe in Earth's history. About 252 million years ago, these volcanoes erupted massively, releasing a large amount of toxic gases into the atmosphere, destroying the Earth's ozone layer. As a result, over 96% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial animals were wiped out, marking a significant turning point in the evolution of life. Although the Siberian Traps are now inactive, Siberia remains a land of magnificent volcanoes. The most notable is the Kamchatka Peninsula, located in the far east of Russia. Known as the Land of Fire, Kamchatka has 160 volcanoes, 29 of which are still active. Kamchatka has the highest density of volcanoes in the world, with 700 kilometers of volcanoes along the southeastern edge of the peninsula. In the past 10,000 years, at least 30 major volcanic eruptions have occurred here, making Kamchatka the area with the highest volcanic activity frequency on Earth. Number 6. Siberia has deserts. If you think Siberia is only covered in white snow, think again. Siberia, often known for its cold, snow-covered lands, holds many fascinating secrets. This vast region not only boasts majestic taiga forests, expansive steppes, and towering mountain ranges, but also unique deserts, creating a diverse and captivating natural landscape. With an area 12 times larger than China, Siberia spans multiple latitudes, resulting in diverse climates and terrains. It features an array of unique landscapes, from the dry polar deserts in the far north, lush green steppes in the south, to the vast taiga forests filled with pines, spruces, and larches. Taiga forests are the most common ecosystem in Siberia, covering over 70% of its territory. These forests play a crucial role in climate regulation, provide abundant natural resources, and are home to many rare species of flora and fauna. Hidden among the snow-covered mountains and clear blue lakes, the Chara Desert stands out as one of the most unique destinations in Siberia. This desert is famous for its fine white sand dunes, formed from tiny quartz rock fragments. It exudes a mysterious and pristine beauty, attracting visitors with its stark contrast to the usual scorching deserts. What do you think about the desert here? Share your thoughts below. Number 5. The largest freshwater lake in the world. Nestled deep in the wilds of Siberia, Lake Baikal glistens like a magnificent green gem, captivating visitors with its unique beauty and diverse ecosystem. Covering an area comparable to the Netherlands, Baikal proudly holds the title of the largest freshwater lake in the world, with an impressive depth of 1,642 meters, over 4 times deeper than the East Sea. More than its size, Baikal captivates visitors with its ancient origins. Formed 25 to 30 million years ago, Baikal is considered the oldest freshwater lake on Earth. It houses a rich biodiversity with over 1,700 species of plants and animals, 80% of which are endemic, found nowhere else in the world. Renowned for its crystal-clear beauty, Baikal holds some of the purest fresh water on the planet. The vast volume of fresh water here accounts for 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater reserves and 90% of Russia's. Lake Baikal is not only an ideal destination for nature enthusiasts seeking to explore the pristine wilderness, but also holds significant cultural and historical value. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996, it attracts visitors from around the globe who come to admire its majestic beauty and enjoy activities like kayaking, scuba diving, trekking, or simply relaxing by its serene shores. Number 4. Land of unique indigenous peoples. Siberia is home to numerous indigenous peoples with distinctive cultures and customs. The 2 main indigenous groups in Siberia are the ancient Northern Siberians and the New Siberians. The ancient northern Siberians split from other groups approximately 40,000 to 38,000 years ago, contributing DNA to all indigenous peoples in Siberia and some Native Americans today. On the other hand, the New Siberians split from other groups about 25,000 to 15,000 years ago, becoming ancestors to many indigenous groups in Siberia such as the Yakut, Buryat, Evenk, and Chukchi peoples. Today, Siberia is home to over 30 different small ethnic groups, each with their own languages, customs, and beliefs. One prominent ethnic group is the Yakut people, the largest ethnic group with a population of around 478,000. They have their own language, epic sagas, traditions, and even a distinct film industry. The Tuvan people are renowned for their unique throat singing technique, attracting visitors from around the world. The Evenk people are a major ethnic group in Siberia and the Russian far north, known for their massive reindeer herds. Siberia also hosts the Shor people in western Siberia, famous for their epic poetry traditions and throat singing. Among the most unique are the Chukchi people in far north Siberia, known for their fur clothing and skills in hunting seals and whales. Despite the harsh environment with temperatures sometimes dropping to 73°C 100 degrees, Siberians maintain their cultural identity and unique traditions. They are always ready to help those in need, demonstrating hospitality and solidarity. In Chukchi culture, refusing help is taboo, making them arguably the most genuine ethnic group in the world. Number 3. Vast river networks and rich mineral resources. Siberia is renowned for its dense network of rivers and streams, boasting hundreds of large and small rivers. It proudly hosts 4 of the world's 15 longest rivers, including the Oby, Amu, Yenisei, and Lena rivers. The Amu River and its branches flow into the Pacific Ocean, while the Lena and Yenisei rivers empty into the Arctic Ocean. The Oby River basin plays a crucial role in Siberia's economy, concentrating many industrial areas and bustling populations. Novosibirsk is the center of the Oby River basin, Siberia's most populous city with over 1.6 million inhabitants, making it the 3rd most populous city in Russia. It is known as a major industrial center, renowned for aerospace industries, nuclear fuel, and hydropower. Novosibirsk also serves as a major stop on the Trans-Siberian Railway and the northern terminus of the Crystal Siberia railway line. In contrast to the bustling Ob River Basin, the Yenisei River Basin boasts pristine beauty and is a major center for mining precious minerals. Notably, Norilsk is rich in mineral resources including massive reserves of nickel, copper, cobalt, platinum, and coal. Norilsk's mines alone account for about 40% of known nickel reserves globally, making it the largest nickel and palladium producing area worldwide. Further east, the Lena River Basin offers impressive natural landscapes. Although not heavily industrialized, it features rugged taiga forests, majestic mountain ranges, and pristine lakes. Visitors can engage in nature exploration activities such as trekking, mountaineering, kayaking, and experiencing the local indigenous life. Number 2. Largest wetland system in the Northern Hemisphere. Siberia is home to the largest wetland system in the Northern Hemisphere, the Great Vasyugan Swamp. This sprawling wetland covers hundreds of kilometers in every direction, creating a wilderness of immense natural beauty. Particularly unique, there is no other wetland system in the world quite like Vasyugan. Vasyugan also holds the title of the world's largest peat bog, covering an area of up to 53,000 square kilometers and containing enormous reserves of peat, estimated at over 1 billion tons. Vasyugan formed approximately 10,000 years ago and has been expanding ever since, with an average annual increase in area of 18 square kilometers. Vasyugan plays a crucial role as a natural filter for the atmosphere. This wetland system can sequester up to approximately 3 to 10 million tons of carbon dioxide and produce over 4 million tons of oxygen annually. Therefore, Vasyugan contributes significantly to climate regulation and environmental preservation on Earth. Number 1. Covers 77% of Russia's land area. Siberia is a vast region in Russia, covering nearly 77% of the country's land area, equivalent to 13.1 million square kilometers. The Ural Mountains form its western border, the Arctic Ocean its northern border, the Pacific Ocean its eastern border, and Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and China its southern border. The Yenisei River is famous for dividing this region into 2 significant parts, East and West Siberia. Siberia is rich in mineral resources including oil, natural gas, coal, precious metals, and rare metals. Humans have inhabited Siberia for thousands of years. The first indigenous groups were hunter-gatherers, later succeeded by nomadic peoples such as the Turkic and Mongolian peoples. Russia began colonizing Siberia in the 16th century and gradually gained full control of the region by the 19th century. Siberia has played a crucial role in Russian history. During the Soviet era, Siberia served as a place of exile for political prisoners. However, the region is also an important center for mineral extraction and industrial production. Today, Siberia is a rapidly developing region. Its economy relies mainly on mining, energy, and forestry. Tourism is also becoming increasingly popular in Siberia, with visitors coming to explore its pristine and unique natural landscapes. So we've explored 17 fascinating facts about the harshest region in Russia, where girls sleep with strangers. What do you think about this region, or do you want to visit Siberia to experience it yourself? Do you want us to cover a different topic? Remember to comment and share your thoughts with me. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next videos.